Have you ever wondered how just a few hundred men could bring down one of the most powerful empires in the Americas? It's a story of ambition, misunderstanding, and a clash of worlds that changed history forever. Today, we're diving into the dramatic fall of the Aztec Empire. Our story begins in 1519. A Spanish expedition, led by a man named Hernán Cortés, lands on the coast of what is now Mexico. With about 500 soldiers, horses, and cannons, things the local people had never seen before. Cortés had one goal in mind: gold and glory. He learned of a magnificent, wealthy empire inland. The Aztec Empire ruled from the stunning island city of Tenochtitlan. The Aztec Emperor, Moctezuma II, heard of these strange visitors. Ancient prophecies spoke of a feathered serpent god, Quetzalcoatl, returning from the east. Was Cortés this god? This uncertainty led Moctezuma to a fateful decision. Instead of attacking the newcomers, he welcomed them with lavish gifts of gold and treasure. This, however, only fueled the Spaniards' desire for more. Cortés and his men marched for weeks, forging alliances with local tribes who resented Aztec rule. These allies were crucial, providing thousands of warriors to support the Spanish forces. When they finally arrived at Tenochtitlan, a marvel of engineering with grand temples and floating gardens, they were in awe. Moctezuma welcomed Cortés into the city, a gesture of diplomacy that would prove to be a grave mistake. Tensions quickly escalated. Cortés, fearing a trap, took Moctezuma hostage within his own palace. The situation was a powder keg. While Cortés was away dealing with a rival Spanish force, his lieutenant ordered a massacre of Aztec nobles during a religious festival. The city erupted in fury. The Spanish were driven out in a brutal retreat known as La Noche Triste, or the Sad Night, suffering heavy losses. But Cortés was relentless. He regrouped, bolstered by his native allies and fresh Spanish reinforcements. More devastating than any weapon, however, was an invisible enemy: smallpox. The disease, brought by the Europeans, swept through the Aztec population, who had no immunity. It decimated their numbers, weakening them from within. In 1521, Cortés laid siege to Tenochtitlan. For 93 days, the city starved. The fighting was brutal, street by street, canal by canal. The new Aztec Emperor, Cuauhtémoc, led a heroic but doomed defense. Finally, on August 13th, 1521, the magnificent city fell. The great Aztec Empire, a civilization that had flourished for a century, was no more. The fall of the Aztecs wasn't just a military conquest, it was the collision of two vastly different worlds. It marked the beginning of Spanish rule in the Americas and reshaped the course of history on a global scale. The legacy of this event is complex and still debated today, a powerful reminder of how ambition, disease, and technology can topple empires. Thanks for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this story fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most pivotal moments. See you in the next video.